Retired U.S. Air Force Colonel Chris Stricklin was performing in an air show as he had many times before, only this time it would be a flight he would remember for the rest of his life.
The bottom line is, I didn't talk about it for 13 years.
Retired U.S. Air Force Colonel Chris Stricklin is talking about his near-death encounter.
I was a Thunderbird flying my opening maneuver in front of Mountain Home, Idaho, and 25.25 seconds after takeoff, my aircraft exploded, hitting the ground. I ejected in what they called an unsurvivable ejection. I landed in the fireball. An incredible stream of fortunate ways it worked out.
The life-changing experience inspired Stricklin to collaborate with a fellow fighter pilot, also with a near-death experience, to publish Survivor's Obligation, Navigating an Intentional Life.
So I partnered with my co-author who was diagnosed with unsurvivable cancer, 15% chance of living 5 years, and it was 9 years ago. And we talked about this and we said, we don't feel regretful that we survived. We feel an obligation. We feel a post-traumatic growth from what we went through to help others deal with their trauma and realize all of our experiences make us who we are today.
It also prompted Stricklin to help others.
And I partnered with an organization in San Antonio called Warrior's Heart. And it's an incredible organization that is there to protect our protectors. It's there for people who have PTSD, first responders, our warriors who come back and have chemical addiction.
Stricklin says, if that day in 2003 taught him anything, it's...
You don't have to survive an unsurvivable ejection or be diagnosed with unsurvivable cancer. We've all experienced trauma in our life. And how we deal with it, who we deal with it with, our spouses, our children, our community, is what makes us who we are. And we need to open up and talk about it because ultimately we are all survivors.
In Gulfport for News 25, I'm Victoria Bailey.